Hello guys, this is AtriFX, your #1 Forex education community, and we are back with another new episode, and we are more than happy to welcome you to our YouTube community. I am Dennis from AtriFX, and I will be taking you through our part 3 of the educational series that we started. On this section, we will be taking you through some of the popular Forex terms. This section will be looking into the various different popular terms used in the Forex trading environment, and while in the market, some of the terms that are used by traders. So now let's go ahead and see what some of these terms are with Mr. Franklin on the other side.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Before we go any further, any deeper into this course, what I wanted to first do was go through some of the most popular Forex terms. This will be very helpful later on when I am using these words without even knowing it, right? So you'll be able to kind of have a better understanding of exactly what I'm talking about. So it's going to be quite a short video, but um, I think it's important. And these are the most popular ones, right? And don't worry if you hear something that's not in this particular video, because there's so many out there, and you will learn them as you go along. And if there's anything that that's spoken about or that you've come across that you don't understand, then just use Google, right? But I'm gonna save you some time in going over some of the most popular stuff, because this is what you will hear, I think, quite often going forward. So let's start with the first one: buy, long. So so buy or slash long, that's quite self-explanatory, right? So if you're buying, it means that you're expecting the market to go up, right? And long is another word for buy, right? So I'm going long. It means that you are, you're buying. Like I said before, you're expecting the market to go up, right? And then the opposite of that would be sell, right? So you would sell if you are expecting the price level to go down, so to decrease, right? Short is basically another word to describe sell. So I'm shorting something. Going long and going short, I think that actually came from the stock markets. Oh, so I'm long on this, or I'm going short on that, or I'm short in that stock, or that type of language, right? So they just brought it over because trading is trading. You're just trading a different instrument. So if you ever hear somebody saying, "Yeah, I'm going long," it means that they're buying. They are expecting price to increase, right? If you ever hear somebody say, "Hey, I'm going short," or "I'm selling," they are expecting price to decrease, and they are on that trade, right? They're involved. The term bulls, this is a term that's used to describe traders that are going long, traders that are buying, traders that are, yeah, going long. um, and the term bears is also used to describe the opposite of bulls, right? So traders that are going short, traders that are selling. And the link here comes from the way these animals attack, right? So if you just kind of imagine how the bull attacks, right? Uh, Tilts its head down and swipes up with its horns, right? So that's where bulls kind of got their names from. I don't know who came up with these, but that's that's what they mean, and that's where the reference comes from. And same with the bears, right? A bear, when a bear attacks, right, it gets up on its 2 feet, right? Two arms or hands out, right, and it swipes down, right. So that action of going down, right, is a reference to, or is used as a reference to when price decreases, right. So yeah, that's quite straightforward, right. Bullish again is used to describe a market that has been increasing in terms of price. So price has been increasing, so price has been going up over a period of time. Um, so I don't know. They'll say, "Oh, the market yesterday was bullish," so that would mean that the market yesterday, or the price of that particular market had increased yesterday, right? Bearish is the opposite of that, right? So if somebody says, "Oh, the market today is bearish," so it means the market today has been going down. The price level has been decreasing. So that's quite straightforward as well. Technical analysis, right? This is uh, basically determine whether you're going to buy or sell by from the charts, right? So whether it's TradingView, whether it's IG, whether it's Light Forex. So technical analysis is you basically using, analyzing the technicals, right, of the market, which are analyzed from the charts, and then from there on determining whether you're going to buy or sell. So if you hear people talk about support and resistance, people talk about trend lines, people talk about candlestick patterns, technical analysis patterns, bull flags, what else? There's just so many out there. Double tops, double bottoms, all that type of stuff. That's all technical analysis, and all of that, right, is in the charts. So a technical a technical analyst is basically somebody who analyzes the charts, right? So as a trader, right, if you are using technical analysis, you are using the charts to determine whether you're going to buy or sell. Fundamentals is all about the reports that are coming out, the reports and the news releases. So, for example, the interest rates, the NFPs, the retail sales, the GDPs, right? All these reports that are coming out, these are known as fundamentals, right? Fundamentals, because they are the fundamentals of the economy, right? And I'm guessing that's where the name comes from, because there seems to be a clear link there, right? So yeah, so if you were using fundamentals, you wouldn't look at the charts to determine whether you're going to buy or sell. You would basically buy or sell depending on what these reports are as they're coming out. And there are quite a lot of people that still do that, but I think overall, technical analysis or technical analysts or traders that did use the markets to determine whether they're going to buy or not still represent 90%. So it's still quite a large bit. So indicator. So an indicator is basically a tool or a piece of software that measures price according to whatever calculation it has behind it. So there are different indicators, right? But overall, they just measure price, right? So for example, there is a simple moving average, which basically finds the average price over a period of time. There is stochastics, which tells you when the market is overbought or oversold. So it does those. It measures the market according to whatever calculation it has behind it, basically. And different indicators have different calculations, right? Another famous one would be Fibonacci, right? Quite famous. MACD, and then we will talk about indicators further along. But they are quite simple to understand. And you don't really need to understand exactly what the calculation, as long as you have a good idea what they're trying to do and what they're measuring. So you should be okay with that one. Pips.
So now we just ended our first session with Mr. Franklin, and I hope you all got the value. So to continue the interviewing the complete video, please visit our members area in our website through the links below and get to access all the content in the free Forex course section. Moving on to our next session, we'll be looking at the concepts of trading. So what are some of the concepts that you need in trading? So let's see what Mr. Franklin has in store for us.
Okay, guys, welcome back. It's your boy Franklin again. First of all, first things first, always, I hope you are well. I hope you are healthy. I also hope you're having fun going through what I have discussed with you so far. And last but not least, I hope some of it is making sense. I'm not expecting everything to make sense, the first time you're going through it. That's usually not the case, right? Like I said, it's the first time you're being exposed to something. So usually only a certain percentage might actually settle in while the rest kind of just floats around. Again, this is a course that is available online, so you can go over it again and again and again, and you can go over it at any time that you have availability, right? So please do that. And last but not least, if you're still having issues, we have the forum. So please use the forum to ask some questions on there. And there are traders that will be more than happy to assist you, right? More than happy to assist you. One of those traders will be myself. So please ask, please ask. Remember, we cannot help you if we don't know how, if we do not know what you're going through, right? So please use these resources. It is in your best interest. With that being said, welcome to this particular video. What I want to talk to you about is the concept of trading in its most basic form. So exactly what is trading? And funny enough, before I hit the record button, so when I was thinking about exactly how can I do this, it really took my mind back 5 years. I literally just time travel, whoop, 5 years back. 5 years ago, was a time of when I was in your shoes, where I was first being exposed to trading, very excited, very eager. And I remember asking my roommate exactly what trading is. And he said a bunch of stuff, right? But in its most basic form, now that I have experience, and I've spent some time in the markets, in its most basic form, right? Trading is basically just buying and selling, right? Buying and selling. For buyers are interested in buying low and selling high, and for sellers are interested in selling high and buying low, right? And then you would make the difference, right? Then you'd make the difference. So what I'm going to do now is write some of that stuff down so that concept just sinks in for a bit. So that's what we're going to do over the next few minutes or so. So for any trading to occur, there must be two parties. Always. If there is only one party, the process of trading is not successful. Will never be successful. So for any trading to occur, there must be a buyer. Right? So you need a buyer, but you also need a seller. So overall, you need buyers and sellers. If that doesn't make sense, think of it this way: for you to buy something, there must be somebody that's willing to sell. Right? The process of buying cannot complete if nobody's selling. So hopefully that makes sense. And selling being the opposite of that. For you to sell something, let's say you have, I don't know, an iPhone that you want to sell. For that process to actually complete, there must be somebody willing to buy. Right? There must be somebody willing to buy. So in terms of their interest, as a buyer, right, it is in your interest to buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high. So basically sell it at a higher price than you had bought it. And as a result of that, you would make the difference, right? You would make the difference. So example, right? So let's say you bought something, you bought trying to find a device around me. You bought a phone for $100, right? You bought a phone for $100. The only way, as a buyer, right? As a buyer, the only way you can make money, the only way you can find success with what you've just done.
Wow, so that's just about it. We really thank you for staying with us to the end of this episode, and we hope we brought the intended Forex trading value and met your expectations in this video. So please feel free to reach out to us for more guidance and assistance from our team in all our social pages. I would like to put out a reminder to all of you that we are still having our 50% discount on all our first 50 members, and this coupon code is still active until we reach our 50 members mark. So please go ahead and subscribe to our premium community if you need to advance your skills in Forex trading, and apply the coupon code FAST50. So once you do that, you'll get an automatic 50% discount, and we will be waiting for you on the other side in the premium community. We are your #1 Forex education community, and always remember, successful people look like you, and we are here to get you to the best version of yourself. So please subscribe if you've not subscribed. Please give us a like, please comment and to our channel, and stay connected with our community as we move on.